Hello, this is Roy. Welcome to Arena, and today I'm gonna do the final setup video about the MS BMAX. So here, the first you can see is I changed the color for the spacer just for pair the colors, and the second is I do the reinforce, as you can see here and here, those two. Then I just have those two spacer over there to reinforce the rear plates right here to make this one is more stiff. And then next I want to show you is for the front brake, I just do a little bit change here. So right now I will show you how fast if I want to change the front brake. Okay. Okay, so after you see the video, you can see I changing the brake is less than a minute, no matter if I want to change to the pink brake, white brake, or blue brake. As long as I have a brake plate with the brake, then it just take me about less than a minute to switch them. The thing is, because I'm using the medium-sized wheels, so I have enough clearance at the front, then that makes me be able to add a plate under and also have a brake pads on it already. But of course, when you're doing that, then we need to using, like for me, I using the Armory setting board, like this is to 20 degree. Then I just tape a sandpaper right here, then just keep sanding it and just make this brake high is totally just enough to pass the 20 degrees. It won't touch the brake at all. So if I need to lower the front brake, actually I can just lower the rear brake. So it will just make like that. So I'll be able to touch the front brake, like if I want to adjust it. So this is the thing. And next will be the side plate. So in the side plate, if you can see right here, let me see if I can close up. Okay, so right here, I'm actually using, let me see, is it easier? Yeah, I think so. So that you can using the 3mm spacer and also put 3 of the washers, like the bigger one. Then that will just make enough clearance brake high for your side plate. Like, of course, here I'm using the Super X rear plate, but if I have a chance to find a carbon one, I will switch to the carbon. And then if, let's say, if you are having a clearance issues, one thing you can do, you can just push the plate a little bit and to make it as close as to the chassis as much as possible. The other way you can do is just see all those contact surface, all those contact surface, you can using a crazy glue to glue it a little bit to make it totally stick on the chassis. You don't need to sand, you don't need to trim, just do like that, then you should be good enough, because we are using the medium, do not using the small. So that's the thing. And also, if you want, like for this, like you can, if you want to adjust it, you can just try to see how big is the gap and just press it and trying to press here too, and to make an adjustment to make this place as close as possible to the chassis. Okay, so this is for the side plate here, trying to explain to people. And next one will be the hanging damper. So hanging damper right here, I have the hanging damper is mounting here, but actually if you see the red spacer here, like there's a nut drive, like nut here. So those two spots, you can also mount your hanging damper here. If you having an issue with your chassis, I mean like the hole is too big or is kind of a loose, then you can change your hanging damper to mount right here. But here, I give you another example if you want to do something special. So here you can see I mount my hanging damper right at this spot. Because actually, one thing I find out is the different position, different place you mount, the car will jump differently, like acting differently. The more front you mounted the hanging damper for, it will, when your car jump, it will bring car down more faster. So that's the one thing I noticed. But here, because I already using the longest screws that Tamiya has, like the 40 millimeters, but longest is like just right here. So, but I just mount this mounting spot right here for the hanging damper. The only thing you might need to consider is, because right here, the body you have to put on, you need to have a room for this one to play. Okay, so here I'm using the DCR2, okay, the DCR2, the rear part, then I just cut off the spoiler part to make there as a clearance to make this one be able to open. Okay, so you have to choose your cowl. If you cannot using like other cowl, then you just mount on the regular spot. That's okay as well. It's not the big deal. And then for the next one is, like you can see at the center here, I put the fish lights here, That's if I want to, because sometimes I'm shooting the video, I have to know where my car is, you know, so that would be easier for me. So that's another things I add on this car. And of course, this is the bigger one. I have a small one too. And next will be the body. So if you are wondering why I'm changing the color for the spacer, because I want to match the body that our Arena Boys our Arena Boys CJ, he printed me this cow, and it looks very nice. So I want trying to match the color with this cow. So I changed some spacer and the color base to the red and the black. Okay, so in the video also I want to show you what kind of a work he has done, and just show the people how the things like the paint job he did is pretty good. So let's take a look at what work he done. Okay, so after you guys look at what the CJ, one of our Arena Boys, the work he done, and so for this video, for the MS BMAX, hopefully this video can make more people interesting to build a MS BMAX for this kind of a setup. It just give you the idea. It doesn't means you have to do exactly what I did, but just give you idea. MS can also build the BMAX. All right, so this is today's video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Okay, I will see you in next video. Bye.